Okay, I just came out of Ant-Man the Wasp sequel for the film that came out in 2015. I'm doing basically the same thing I did for the Avengers Infinity War. I just do a simple live stream podcast style review here. If you're wondering where I am, I'm actually in a parking garage here at CityPlace in West Palm Beach. So I'm just going to go quickly over the movie. The movie was very good and very enjoyable. Remember Ant-Man and the Wasp? If you remember Ant-Man from 2015, it was a very funny movie. Considering that Marvel kind of just had its most recent film. Basically, it was the Empire Strikes Back for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. One of a very dark ending. And then, of course, 2 weeks later, you had Deadpool, which kind of, at least gave us some bit of humor and alleviated all the weight that we recently had. This was kind of a good mixture of it. There were some dark elements, but they took on quite a bit of a page, actually, out of Deadpool 2. You know, mixing in serious stuff with comedic stuff. Now, of course, they explained why Scott wasn't in the Infinity War. He was actually under house arrest. This adventure actually occurs during the Infinity War, just to let you know. Just trying to get up here. I was going to get into the technicals. I mean, I went to a IMAX 3D film. Worth it. Definitely worth it. If you get a chance, do it. Let's just get through it. Paul Rudd, excellent once again. Definitely knows how to do Ant-Man. Pena, well, I mean, he could get annoying at times, but still, I mean, when his comedic timing is perfect in this film when he's on. I'm going to also get to the other big surprise. The villain, the so-called villain, Hannah John Kanem, who plays Ava or Ghost, is actually not relatively a villain that we're normally used to. She was a person wronged by her father and got into an accident. And of course, she was wronged by S.H.I.E.L.D. If you remember from Captain America Winter Soldier, S.H.I.E.L.D. is actually an evil organization that takes advantage of people. And they took advantage of her. Basically turned her into an assassin. Lawrence Fishburne, okay, aka I think I'll call him Morpheus because I just don't want, I can't really remember his name in this film. He actually is out there helping Ghost. Particularly because he really feels pretty much out of guilt. Now, the interesting part about Ghost, as I said, the reason why she's not really a villain is that even though she will do evil things, she's under a countdown. Yeah, there's only hours left to her life. If she doesn't get a certain thing done by the end of this film, she dies. Plain and simple. So, you can understand. This is all out of desperation. Just waving to people walking by the car. I'm actually parked backwards. Anyway, Morpheus is pretty much out there, pretty much trying to help her, and she's actually keeping her pretty much in check. But she's like, no, don't go after innocent people. Don't kill people. And, she really does take him up on it. Michael Douglas, once again, very good as Hank Pym. The closest thing we actually got to a villain of all things was Walton Goggins. He plays an arms dealer. He's actually more there for more comedic effect. Also start car chases. Bobby Cannavale is not really in this one as much as he was in the first one. Just trying to get to some of the other people here who really did a great job. Okay, let's just talk about it. Evelyn Lilly really steps up her game in this film, especially as Hope or the Wasp. Really kind of showing off what the character can do. particularly going in, out, being able to fly. The whole basic plot of this one is that Hank and Hope are basically trying to get back, the mother, Hope's mother, or Hank's wife, and they go, and their whole philosophy is they built this huge bridge to get themselves in the quantum realm. And once again, there's a countdown for that too. Like, there's only 2 hours they have to actually get her out. So once again, time becomes very much a huge, important piece to this. Once again, I'm going to keep going. I have to keep going through because I don't have much time here. Got to leave. Peyton Reed does a very good job in this one. Compared to the last one, okay, the last one kind of caught everyone off guard. It was a very good film. And also because it was also extremely funny. And this one had a lot of funny moments too. And I guess considering that we just came off Infinity War, I guess we kind of need a little bit of leverage. As I said, this was happened during Infinity War, so in the after credit scene, almost everybody dies. The interesting part about it is that Ant-Man actually acquires the stuff needed to defeat Thanos, but he's actually left in a worse place than he was in the beginning of this film. So Scott Lang, or Ant-Man, is almost completely knocked out in this situation. I know there's going to be a lot of people out there just making fun of it, saying, it's perfect. Thanos did a great job. He replaced San Francisco with giant ants. Perfect. Can't wait for all those jokes to come out. They're coming. Particularly from Ram fans in Los Angeles, or others, or Dodger fans. So I'm just going to conclude it right now. Kind of babbling on once again. So I'm going to give this one a definite A. It's definitely worth the watch.